Hey y'all, it has really been a minute since we have been sitting in this position doing a story time. Side note, I got my Frenemies hoodie and t-shirt the other day. May the show rest in peace. I'm really fucking bummed about it, man. Anyways, got the fucking hoodie. It's from Teddy Fresh, y'all. If you haven't bought from Teddy Fresh in general, their hoodies are fucking legendary, bitch. If you're already subscribed, welcome back, heifer. And if you have not yet subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, boo, and join a part of the Morgan Shay Notify gang as well by turning on your post notifications. Let's go ahead and get into today's story time. So boom, as most of you guys know, I literally just got back from vacation days ago. And if you have watched my vlogs on that vacation, then there is literal footage of our balcony being on full on fucking construction, ho. Like full on construction, bitch. And while some of you may be like, well, what is the issue? Let me tell you why. Because we were on the second floor, honey, meaning that it was very easy for someone to just wander up, climb up the ladder, and jump right on our balcony. This one in particular day, my brother and sister-in-law, of course, brought my nephew, and he literally just turned 2, so of course he takes naps. On this particular day, Chris also wanted a nap, and my father-in-law wanted a nap. I was the only one, because it was our second day, that was like, no, I want to be in the water. I want to be in the sun. I stayed in the pool, sat in the pool for a while. I went and walked the beach for a while. And then I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go sit in the sauna. This is where things turn south. Number one, it is July 4th. There are a lot of teenagers, college students. There's a lot of people at the beach in general. It's very loud. There's a lot of people coming in and out of the resort as well. Where the sauna was, is it was inside of the restrooms, and you could say that it was adjacent to the lobby. It's huge lobby, huge. There's 2 elevators. You walk past that, that's where the front desk, and there's this huge room, kind of like a living room type area where there's a bunch of furniture, like 6 couches, 6 tables with chairs, TVs, like the whole 9 yards. And then if you go around the corner, adjacent from, there's like a big wall between the front desk and the hallway leading to the indoor pool and outside to the pool and the beach. And that's where the bathrooms are. They're literally right across from the indoor pool. If you've ever been to the Phoenix at Orange Beach, Alabama, you're gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about, bitch. I decided to go into the sauna. Now, to get into the sauna, you had to have your room key, and this Phoenix is condos. So it's not hotels. Everybody's doing this through like Airbnb and shit. So you have like an actual door key, and you have to use that door key to get into the sauna. So I unlock the sauna and it's like not opening. So I read the sign and it says, okay, you have to set your timer, how hot you want it. You have to do all that, and then you unlock it, and then you can go into the sauna. So I do all that. I unlock it, I go in, the door shuts. As soon as the door shuts, I hear it lock. The sound that you would fucking hear when a motherfucking door locks. Do we all understand? Great. As I hear this noise, I turn around and I'm looking for a spot to put my key, and there's not one. There are several witnesses to this story, okay? There's the lady who eventually comes in and lets me out. There's my entire family. I came up in complete hysterics. And then my sister-in-law decides to see if it happens to her later on. So just wait for that shit as well. I'm looking for any type of way to get out of this fucking sauna, you guys, and there is no way to get out. I am freaking panicking. I am screaming. I am pounding on the door. I am literally pounding on the wooden walls like, help, help, like screaming like, somebody come get my big ass out of here. And y'all, to me, like in the moment, I was in there for 2 hours. Like I was fucking panicking, bitch. I literally started praying to God. Like, and that is no exaggeration. Like, I literally, like, thought, oh my God, Final Destination shit. Like, I'm about to fucking sizzle in this motherfucker. It's so loud out in the hallway. I can hear people, like, you know, yelling at each other and talking and laughing and going out to the beach, enjoying their vacation. All of my family, bitch, that I'm on vacation with is in the motherfucking room, asleep, bitch, asleep. So I'm like, fuck, how long would it even be before Chris would come and look for me? Because honest to God, that would be the person that would come look for me. And that motherfucker slept for like 2.5 hours. Just wait for when I go back up to the room, wake him up and tell him I have been locked in a sauna. He's like, oh, damn, baby, that sucks. Just wait for that shit. I'm pounding on the doors. I'm pounding on the walls. I'm screaming to the top of my lungs. And I start thinking like, fuck, I haven't came in this bathroom since we first got here. Nobody comes in this bathroom. I've literally not seen anybody walk inside of it or walk out of it. I'm fucking stuck in here, bitch. I'm fucking stuck in here, bitch. I'm literally about to die. I give out one final, like, wail. Like,
help me! Like, fucking really full on, like, screaming.
All of a sudden, the door opens. It is, y'all, I cannot make this fucking shit up if I tried. Literally 90-year-old lady, feeble old woman. And she's like, oh my gosh, honey, hold on. I'll get you out. She goes to try to open the door.
And I'm like saying, it's locked, it's locked. You have to have your key unlocked. Hurry, hurry, get me out of here. Like,
I'm panicking. I'm not even thinking like this is a feeble woman. Like, I'm like, get me the fuck ASAP. Like,
get me the fuck ASAP.
Like, I need out of here. Like, I'm having an anxiety attack. I'm not even a claustrophobic person. However you say it, claustrophobic, whatever. But bitch, that room was fucking closing in on me. Like, I had anxiety like I've never fucking had. Bitch, that shit was fucking traumatizing. And at this point, like, I'm pouring sweat. And I'm sure that was a mixture of being in a sauna, but also having a God-blessed panic attack, motherfucker, from being locked in a fucking sauna. So this little old lady, she starts digging for her keys. Shout out to Betty, that was her real name, at Orange Beach, for saving me. I told her I do YouTube. Like, we had a full-on conversation later on. I seen her at the pool like a couple of days later. And I told her I do YouTube and all this shit, and I was gonna make a story time, and she was like, I can't wait to see it, and like all this stuff. Anyways, she finally gets her keys out of her purse. Y'all, it probably took her literally 2 minutes to get her keys out. She gets her key out. She opens the door. I get out of the sauna. I go to the front desk in hysterics. Obviously, I thank Betty. I'm like, thank you so much for getting me out of there. I literally thought I was gonna be like crisped. And she was like, well, you better go to the front desk and tell them. Like, I'm sure they don't know. The lady at the front desk, okay. Number one, there's someone talking to her. There's only one person at the front desk for this huge resort. And there's someone in line, like, already talking to her, and I'm sitting there, like, steaming. Like, I'm pissed. I'm, like, thinking of everything I'm gonna tell this woman. Like, I'm so fucking mad. I get up there, I'm like,
I was just locked in the fucking sauna.
And literally, that's exactly what I said. And she's like, what? And I said, the sauna locked behind me. And she was like, yeah, it's set on a timer. So whatever time you set it on, you know, that's when it unlocks. And I said, so you're telling me if someone starts to have a heat stroke, a heart attack, their sugar drops because they're diabetic, they're a kid and they do it, you're telling me that they're stuck in there for whatever time they set? Like, I've never in my life been locked in a sauna. I've never in my life had to use a key to get into a sauna at any resort. So this is a fucking warning, motherfucker. If you go to the Phoenix, you better set it for whatever time you're comfortable with, and know that when you close the door, you're going to hear click. I go up to the room, I'm fucking panicking. My whole family, my family always calls me like a stand-up comedian. That may be true. I'm very like flamboyant, I'm very like out there, I'm very like,
blah.
That's just me. So I go up to the room and I'm like, bitches, gather round. We're having a meeting. right now because I'm about to tell you guys some actual fucking shit that just happened to me. I go into the bedroom first to get Chris. He's still asleep. I wake him up and I'm like, babe, I was literally just locked in the motherfucking sauna for literally 30 fucking minutes. He looks at me in my eyes and says,
Damn, baby, that sucks.
like half asleep. I'm like, sir, rewind, repeat. Y'all, my mind was motherfucking blue. Do you understand me? My mind was motherfucking blue. I cannot believe he said that. So then I go back into the living room and I'm telling my sister and brother-in-law, remember this. I'm like, y'all, I just got locked in the motherfucking sauna. Everybody's dying laughing over this. They think this is the funniest motherfucking shit they've ever heard in their lives. I'm like, bitch, I was locked in the sauna. Fast forward a couple of hours, my brother and sister-in-law go down to the pool and with their son. We get back.
Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why, bitch.
My sister-in-law Whitney is like, hey, I went to the sauna and got locked in. I'm like, excuse me? Girl. She was like,
Yeah.
she was like,
I know you're a horrible liar, and I knew you were telling the truth, and I just wanted to do it.
I'm like, you've got to be motherfucking kidding me, girl. You just went and locked yourself in the sauna? And she was like, yeah. And she was like,
Then when it actually started to hit me, she was like, I couldn't remember how long did I set the timer for? How long am I in here for? And she said I started to freak out. And luckily someone came in there pretty quick to get me out.
I'm like, are you
You fucking motherfucking kidding me?
like you did that shit on purpose? You motherfucking locked yourself in the motherfucking sauna on purpose because my sister-in-law swears that she set her timer for 10 minutes. I swear I set my timer for 10 minutes and I know for a plumb fact because before I got in the sauna, I literally texted my sister-in-law and I knew what time it was. Looked at the clock and when I got out, I had been in there for literally, you guys, 35 minutes. And I set the timer for 10. My sister-in-law set the timer for 10 minutes. Huh? The next day, I go down to the lobby and I tell the lady at the desk, I'm like, we'll call her Sharon. Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
Remember how you told me that you set a timer and then it lets you out of the sauna? Wrong, because my sister-in-law went in after me yesterday and she didn't get let out in 10 minutes. She had to wait on somebody to save her life. So tell me what's going on, Sharon. Really, for real, Sharon, tell me. Because I'm really motherfucking confused as to how myself and Whitney got locked in the motherfucking sauna. Huh? Huh? Do you have an answer, Sharon? She's like,
That's odd.
and then she looks at me in the motherfucking eyeballs, in the eye socket, bitch. She looks at me and says,
Well, why did she go in after you were locked in?
because you told me, Sharon. Because you told me, Sharon, that it unlocks after you set it for a certain time. And because she's Whitney. And because she's Whitney. And she just do things like that. Why's your sauna locking your guest in, Sharon? Then tell me why the very next day I just because I was paranoid and I was afraid somebody was locked in there. Every time I walked by that bathroom after I was locked in, I checked to see if someone was locked in the sauna. I look, and there is a letter on the sauna door that says, be sure to take your key inside of the sauna to be let out as the door locks behind you. Tell me how someone's gonna unlock and get out because there's no lock on the inside. I go back and I talk to Sharon at the front desk and I'm like, Sharon, there's no key way to unlock on the other side of the door. How are they gonna unlock themselves out? And she said,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ugh, so that is the story time about the time that I was locked in a sauna in Orange Beach, Phoenix Resort. This is the face of fucking traumatized, bitch. That shit was fucking scary as fuck. I hope you all did enjoy this story time. I miss you all like a motherfucker. I think 2 days after this story time comes out, which is story time should be up for you on a Sunday. So Tuesday or Wednesday following this story time, you will have the final part to my vlog from vacation. I hope you guys have enjoyed those. Be sure that you do give this video a big thumbs up if you like a story time from yours truly. Also, if you would like to follow me on a more personal level, which I suggest that you do because I think that I'm a pretty cool bitch and I love getting to know you guys, talking to you guys, interacting with you guys on social media, go down in the description box and follow your girl on all social media platforms. Also, don't forget that I do also sell Rise jewelry. It is 0.925 sterling silver guaranteed jewelry. This is some of the necklaces right here. And the link for all of those goodies is also down below. I love you all so motherfucking much. Be sure that you do subscribe and become one of my heifers. And also turn your notifications on for all of the notifications to become a part of the Morgan Shay Notify gang, baby. And until the very motherfucking next time, I know I'll be here, and that's on period. Will you? Bye, y'all.
Motherfucking traumatized. Motherfucking traumatized. God, this story gets me fucking on one, y'all.